Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Compliment of the season. It's me, Blessing, and if you are new in this channel, you are highly welcome. This is a channel where I share pattern drafting and sewing tutorial. And if you have not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe and turn on the notification bell down below so that whenever I upload any video, you will be notified. So guys, in today's tutorial, we'll be learning how to draft this bustier with a yoke, and it's very simple and easy to learn. So if you want to know how to draft this part, definitely keep on watching. So guys, here is my pattern paper, and the material I will be working with, my ruler and my pen. Okay, so the first thing I will be doing here is that I will show us how I share this paper. I just fold this paper into two like so, then, and this is a pattern paper like I said. So I will just go ahead to rule a starting point line. That is how I normally do mine, and that will serve as my shoulder line. Okay, so guys, after ruling, I will just take my tape and start from that point to mark my chest line, my bust line, my under bust line, and my waistline. So guys, after marking, I will just go ahead to rule them up just the way you see me doing. So guys, after ruling my lines, so I will just go on my, and that's like I said, my shoulder line, my bust point line, my waistline, and my under bust line. Okay, so guys, I will just go ahead to mark my shoulder measurement divided by 2. So I will also mark my shoulder measurement as well on my chest line, then rule that line up just the way you see me doing. So guys, after ruling up, you have something like this. So the next thing I will be doing here is I will just take my nipple to nipple measurement. I will just divide that. Mine is 7 inches. When I divide it by 2, it will give me 3.5. So I will just mark my 3.5 from the bust point line to my waistline. Then after that, I will just go ahead to roll it up. So guys, after rolling, the next thing I will be doing here is my shoulder measurement. I will just go ahead, my neckline. I will just go ahead to mark my basic neckline. So after marking, I will just use my French curve to roll it like so. So guys, the next thing I will be doing here, I will just come down by 1 inches for my shoulder slope, then connect it to meet the shoulder line, the neckline. So this is what we have after marking. So guys, the next thing I will be doing here is I will just divide my bust measurement into 4, and I will mark what I have. Then after that, I will just, from the shoulder line there, I will just mark what I have. I will just measure what I have. Then I will divide into 2 equal half. So after that, I will just come in by 0.75 and I will connect the lines together. And this will serve as our armhole line. So guys, so the next thing I will be doing here is that from the shoulder line there, I will just divide what I have by 2 equal half, just the way you see me doing. Then after marking, I will just use my straight ruler to connect it to make the bust point line. So guys, after ruling, we have something like this, and the next thing I will be doing is for us to take our darts. So for the center front, I will come in by 0.5 inches. If you are on big size, you can come in by 0.75, and for the sides, I will just come out by 1.5 inches. But if you are busty, you can come out by 1.75. So I will just repeat the same thing to the under bust line, just the way you see me doing. Then after that, I will just use my straight ruler to just connect these lines together. So guys, so the next thing we'll be doing here is from the bust points line, I will just come down by 1 inches, just the way you see me doing. So guys, and after marking, I will use my French curve to just connect these lines together. I will just connect it in a curving manner, just the way you see me doing. So it will look like this after drawing the line. So the next thing I will be doing here is to determine how high I want this bustier to be, and I will just take the bust radius. What is bust radius? Bust radius is the distance between your bust line to your under bust, just the way you see me marking. Then I will just extend. I will take what I have there and I will extend it to the up, and that is how I want the bustier to be. That is where I want the bustier to be. So I will just roll up the line like so. Then after that, I will just do and that will serve as the overbust line. And after that, I will just do the overbust tightening. For a small size, you can come in by 0.05 on the both side. For a bigger size, you can come in by 1 inches. Like me, I'm not that busty, so I come in by 0.5 inches on both sides. Then after marking, I just connect the lines like so. So it will look something like this after drawing. So guys, so this is the overbust and we have successfully tightened our underbust and our overbust. Okay, so the next thing I will be doing is to determine how deep I want my sweetheart neck to be. So from the chest area, I will just come up by 1 inches. Then that is how deep I want it. So from there, I will just use a French curve to draw the line. So and that is our sweetheart neck. Okay, so from there I will just the side the other side I will just connect to meet my armhole. So you can see that our bustier is ready. So the next thing I will just be doing here is just to take our body measurement and replace our dart intake. So for the bust area, we've already marked our bust measurements before. So I will just mark the seam allowance to it. So on the, I will just ignore the under bust and go move over to the waistline. Then for the waistline, I will just divide what I have on my waist by 4. Then replace the dart intake I took. Then add my seam allowance to it. So that is all. I will just go ahead to rule up the lines that I marked. So basically we are done with this pattern. I will just go ahead to cut out this pattern. So guys, after cutting, and this is what it should be looking like. So that is the center front, the side front, and the other side. Okay, so this is how it looks like. You can see how it is. I know by now you will know how to draft this pattern. You can give it a try, and if you have any question, just put it on the comment section down below. I will be there to reply your question, and just give it a try and give us a feedback as well. So this is the yoke part and the body. If you still want me to, let me just indicate the parts, the yoke. Let me just write it there, and that is the yoke, so that we will not mistake it off to be another thing. I don't know. So guys, this is how it looks like. Alright guys, if you find this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. So before you transfer to your main fabric, remember to add your seam allowance. Very compulsory. Your half-inch seam allowance all through, but you just ignore the side because we have already added our allowance at the side. So for the dart area, for the yoke part, just remember to add your seam allowance. Okay, so guys, this is the end of today's tutorial. If you find it helpful, give this a thumbs up. Remember to subscribe, like and share this video. Thanks. Bye. See you in my next video.